Hey guys and welcome, this is Hot F for Female, and today I'm going to talk about women. Isn't that strange? So we're going to be covering things like, how women kind of communicate. Now I know that can confuse a lot of you guys all the time. You're always like, oh, I don't know whether she likes me, I don't know whether she's interested in me. She says one thing this time and then she says another thing the other time, so like what's going on there? So I'm going to talk about like the primary means of communication that women use, which I find is very obvious, but maybe that's because I'm a chick. So hopefully I'll help you guys out. And as well as that, I want to talk about two things that you need as a guy if you want to be able to attract a woman and maintain that attraction with her. So, okay, I'm going to start with that second topic first because I like it better, and I'll lead into the first topic better. Yeah. So, okay. So two things that you need to get and keep attraction with women. So they're kind of like how to explain, they're not really like techniques, but they're just kind of things that you need to appeal to women on a certain level. And the two things are, you need to appeal to women on a physical level and you need to appeal to them on an emotional level. Now I know that sounds really simple because it is, but basically think about it. I'm talking from a woman's perspective, but say there's this guy, you meet him, wherever you hang out, you just randomly meet him, or he's one of your friends, whatever. And you have this like amazing connection with him because you're just really attracted to him. He's really hot, and when you guys talk, it's all sexual and stuff. There's all this innuendo and like everything's going on. You guys are flirting like crazy and everything. So in a girl's mind, when she meets a guy like this, she's like, oh my god, he's so awesome. Like, yeah, he's really cool, I'm really attracted to him, but he's a bit of a player. He's a bit of a bad boy, he's a bit of a player. And I couldn't actually have like a long-term thing with this guy because he's just like, he's all over the place kind of thing. So, I know that to me that sounds really obvious, but women actually do categorize guys into, bad boys and players, kind of like, the more adventurous type, and kind of like, oh, really nice, sweet, kind of, cute guys. And we act accordingly to that categorization, if that makes sense. So, okay, so say we meet, that really cute guy, and, you might, like, hang out with him, sleep with him, whatever. But at the back of her mind, she's like, well, I can't really have a relationship with this guy. I don't really want to hang around with him too long term or anything because he's just like, he's a player. He's probably like this, like, with all other women as well. And on the flip side, then you've got these other guys who just appeal to women on that emotional basis. And these guys usually end up being our best friends or our really good friends. And if you'll notice, if you like have a lot of attractive women around you, or some, or just women in general, they'll usually have a guy who's like a best friend who really would like to date them, but just doesn't know how to go about it. And just, and they're really close, you talk to them about everything, they understand you, they listen to you, they support you, they care about what you think, and it's all nice, like it is, really, it's really sweet. But there's just no physical attraction there because the best friend's all like emotional. It's all like, well, you should date me because I really do care about how you feel, and they're not able to communicate that kind of attraction. So if you want to keep and maintain the attraction of a woman, then you need to have both of them. You need to appeal, you need to be able to trigger that kind of physical attraction, but as well you need to back that up with some like emotional value as well, because a woman won't date you for very long if she's attracted to you but you have nothing in common. So if you can kind of like add some social value and like be like, oh well, you flirt with her and everything, but it's like, oh, I found this guy, he's really awesome, he's really attractive, but we have so much in common and he just seems to get me, then when a woman says that about you, when she describes you, then you definitely know that you are in. Okay, so I kind of talked about that for like 4 minutes, and yeah, that didn't really work. But so now I'm going to spend like a minute covering what the signs that women usually communicate through. Now, the first thing is, what women say and what they really mean are usually two different things. So don't ever take women literally, ever. Just number one rule, okay? Second, you can tell whether a woman is going to be pissed off at you depending on her responsiveness. So if she goes like, you go to her, oh, what's up, and she goes, nothing, something is definitely up. In fact, something huge is up. And what she kind of wants you to do, and what she kind of means is, oh, ask me, like, you know, kind of not drill into me, but kind of like dig deeper. If you really cared, then you'd understand that I'm upset or I need something from you, but I don't want to actually have to vocalize to that to you, you know. And I don't know, maybe some women agree, maybe some don't, but a lot of women that I've talked to, they're like, well, he should just know how I'm feeling, because if he really cared about me, then he would be able to read my freaking mind. And so I know it's not fair, is it? It's not fair at all. But this is how women think, and so, like, I always teach my women, okay, you gotta take guys literally, because you guys are so simple. Like, you know, whatever you want, you just say it, you know. Women, if they want something, they go around in a roundabout way. They chuck hints at you, you know, they write you little clues, and then they're kind of like, it's like a hunt. You have to kind of figure out what it is. So I just wanted to let you guys know that never take women literally. And just because they say they want something, just because, you know, you might be friends with a woman, she says, oh, I really just want like a really sweet guy who listens to me and blah 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 blah. What she actually needs is a guy who's like pretty interesting, can maintain her interest, and still care about, like, you know, her goals and her values and things like that. So keep that in mind. I'm sorry I had to keep it really quick. These 5-minute Find a Woman Wednesdays are killing me. But I'll see you guys next week, and I'll think of some juicy topic, and I'll see you next time. Bye.